Well, as much as it's confusing for adults to know who, where, what organisation, what number to call, it's that much more harrowing for children. Well, now in the Cape, there's an organisation that could well be the children's answer to a 911.
We are looking for a lost person, a child, 10 years old, name Dawn Oosthuizen. Dawn Oosthuizen.
The fast life that we're going through, more and more people are working, both the mother and the father are working, and the kids don't have that sort of protection that they used to have.
He was last seen in the Goodwood area.
We as parents are very worried about the crime rate currently escalating in Cape Town.
Clothing he last had on, white shirt and a blue pants with black shoes.
The children that go missing normally, and I'm talking here about Saturday mornings during shopping, at carnivals, at places of interest, these normally are recovered quite quickly or are found quite quickly. The ones that bother us though, the ones that never surface after being stolen.
Children are heritage, but reports show that their safety is threatened daily. Recent reports indicate that over 500 children were abducted in 1993. Although the South African police have launched a missing persons bureau, limited resources and manpower make the task of tracking down missing children a difficult one. Fortunately, organizations such as Kidsafe exist within South Africa. Headed by Carl van Blerk, it grew out of an incident which brought home to Carl the desperate need around child safety. Driving home from work one evening, Carl narrowly missed hitting a young child on a bicycle. The child was unharmed, but the incident nonetheless got Carl thinking.
If I had hit this child, what would the next step have been? Let's say the child, for example, was knocked unconscious. Now, I wasn't able to ask his name or where he lived. So in a situation like that, now, I don't know where the child is. I don't know who his doctor is, his family is. For all I know, you could be allergic to certain medication in case of medication being required in that kind of instance. So what would my next step have been? I would not have known at that stage anyway.
With these thoughts in mind, Carl founded the organization, devoting time and energy to ensuring the safety of children in Cape Peninsula communities, including a 911 type service available to children.
Stay where you are. My primary concern is that all children should have somebody they can phone in the event of an emergency situation. If something happens, there must be somebody they can phone 24 hours a day.
Mrs. D. Palloy.
In addition, information is collected about each child who signs up, including physical and medical details. This information is passed on to the police in the event of a child's disappearance. And it's this kind of cooperation that is of great assistance to the police.
We're extremely grateful for any assistance that we, as police officers, can gain from this type of organization. They assist us in identifying a child or tracing a child to a certain extent.
Is anybody else in the house with you?
And the response?
The benefits of an organization like Kidsafe will be the security and the help that is available to the child at an instant.
Well, to me the benefits are twofold. You've got two sides of it. The one is for the child in stress, and you've got the other side where the hospital is looking for information from the child that's, say, been in an accident.
I think in a panic situation it's very important that you can get hold of the details very quickly.
While it is reassuring to know that child safety organizations as well as the South African police have a vested interest in ensuring that our children are the safest they can be, we must remember that this is only a small part of a much larger issue. Ultimately, educating our children about the dangers they may face will prove to be their greatest and most effective form of defense.
There are animals out there who prey on children walking around at this time of the night. And the animals in this concrete jungle are a bit worse than the animals in the true jungle, because these guys will kill and attack and rape for any reason.
Bearing in mind, yeah, as well, although Kidsafe will be doing a lot of the educating, the police do some educating, and the schools do some educating, I think it all comes down to the home. That's where most of that educating, in actual fact, should be taking place.
You become responsible parents. Know where your children are, know who they're with, know where they're going to, what time they will be returning, what mode of transport they're going to be using, and how they are going to get there.
I would have peace of mind knowing that there is an organization as Kidsafe that will eventually have the full backup of the police and other associations that will be there for the children when they are in need.